Main event, FFC 5, Resurgence, Hamilton Townhouse, Lanarkshire, Scotland. Paul Beardew Craig against Dan Konecke. The light heavyweights, here we go, the big boys.
Yeah, Craig looking to maintain his undefeated record in front of his hometown fans.
In front of his heavily pregnant girlfriend too, so let's hope for her sake there's not too much excitement.
Of course, he proposed to her after his first pro fight,
right,
didn't he?
So he did, yeah.
So here's hoping we don't have another major life event immediately after this one. Nice teeps there.
Konecke's a big lad, he's a late replacement. Paul Craig suffering from yet another late pull-out. It's happened to him quite a few times. Nice shot by Konecke, gets it to the ground.
Craig will be quite happy here, though. He does like working off his back step,
yeah, his jits is a strength, absolutely.
You recently spoke to him for the Herald and he had some pretty interesting stuff to say, didn't he?
Yeah, he was talking about getting his record to 4-0 here tonight, of course.
Looking to lock that triangle up. Sorry to interrupt you there, Steph.
Yeah, he needs to get his... That's it. Now he's got it on the hair. Pretty
nice defence.
He could switch to an armbar here, I think. He's got the arm pretty tight. He's given us a wee smile. He's obviously quite happy with where he is. He's got to watch out, Konecke's.
Yeah, a nice defence there from Konecke. He stepped over a little beautiful defence.
Yeah, he was talking about getting his record to 4-0 here tonight, maybe getting to 5-0 by the end of the year, and then maybe he's trying to get on the UFC undercard, because we believe the UFC are coming to Scotland next year, and certainly will do if Joanne Calderwood wins the current season of Tough. That would be great for her to defend her title for the first time in Scotland, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Talking to the UFC, they didn't confirm anything on the record, but you never know, they might be here next March. There's been a little bit of talk about that. And I tell you what, there's so many good Scottish prospects. Paul Craig is absolutely one of them, but he's got a tough test here in Dan Konecke.
Yeah, it's not going 100% his way so far. Konecke's certainly... And the thing about these late replacements is, you know, people say, oh, the late replacements tend not to be as good fighters as the guys lined up. Well, maybe. But on the other hand, of course, Paul Craig's been training for somebody else. You know,
you never know, they could even be better as well. You know, that's the thing, it's a complete wild card, isn't it? Paul's continually working for his triangles. He's big, long limbs, he sets them up so well.
You have to reckon that Konecke knows what's happening here, and he's, you know, but you want to get your head out of there, and he's done well there to do that, to be fair.
But it's so difficult passing Paul Craig's guard. It's such an active guard. And the great thing about this FFC crowd is they love the ground game too. They're all here on their feet. Don't get me wrong, Dan Konecke has done very well to silence them a little, but usually they are pumped. They are absolutely behind their favourite, roaring them on, cheering them on. But Konecke, the performance so far, he's managed to get them to a little bit quieter.
I just don't like that he's keeping his head where it is. I think Paul Craig is doing a good job.
There you go, triangle starting to get locked up again. It's not on the ankle, and good job, Konecke.
Yeah, you say there's always a big crowd here. I think half of Lanarkshire trains at Scottish Hit Squad, to be fair. I mean, all these guys sporting bruises and FFC t-shirts and Scottish Hit Squad t-shirts, and there's a big support here for Paul Craig, as there was for Chris Bungard earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. The Scottish Hit Squad guys are always got a huge support here. Really is their hometown event, very much so. And they always turn up as well, don't they, Steph? You never see a poor performance, and here we go. We could have a finish here from Paul Craig. He is absolutely raining down shots.
Yeah, he's throwing the elbows on now.
Are coming.
The referee's talking.
The elbows are coming. This could be a finish.
Yes, that's all over. Paul Craig wins. 4-0 is the professional. Brutal elbow after brutal elbow. The referee had no choice, really. You've got to fight back. You've got to make an effort to get out of the position that you find yourself in.
21 seconds of the first round. Your referee declares no scope to this contest. Declaring